Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Fanelli and I'm a makeup artist here in New Jersey, and I am so excited that the Fest has invited me to create a makeup tutorial for you guys. Now you might be asking, why? Well, here's why. I am Catholic and I love the liturgical year, and I strongly believe that you can live out the liturgical year in your home every single day. My favorite way of expressing it is through hair and makeup. So if you follow me on Instagram at Jess_Fanelli, you'll see all the different looks I've created for different seasons of the church year and different saint and feast days. Today, I only have about 10 minutes with you, so I wanted to create a mass makeup look that you could do at home in less than 10 minutes. And I'm probably sure I've already wasted my first minute, so let's get started. So we're going to start with laying down a base for the rest of our makeup. I'm going to use this Perlice BB cream. A BB cream is just a beauty balm, that's what the BB stands for, and it's a foundation that has skincare benefits. I'm going to put some on this palette here and prime my brush, and we're going to use that to cover up any areas that need attention, and then we're going to go in with a concealer to brighten under the eyes. Our brush is primed, so we're going to start going in, and we're going to focus on the areas that need the most attention. So for me, that's my cheeks because they can get a little red. I have a little bit of darkness around my mouth and the under eyes. You don't have to apply foundation all over your face. You can just do it to the, and look, I'm breaking out here, so we're going to do that too. You can just do it to the areas that need attention. You are a beautiful child of God, seriously. You're absolutely beautiful exactly the way He created you, and you don't need to cover any of yourself up. You can just focus on the areas that you want to focus on and leave the rest alone, because you're not doing this for anyone but you. Makeup is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be an opportunity for you to be creative and build up your confidence, and if that's not why you're doing it, then you need to reevaluate what you're doing with your makeup. And I think that's pretty much it. I like how that's coming up. I love this foundation because it has a really skin-like finish. So now that that's on, we're going to go in with some concealer. And you don't need a ton of concealer. You don't need like the giant triangle under your eyes. Literally just 2 dots like that would be perfect. Now I'm gonna spread out the concealer and bring it up towards my hairline a little bit because my eyes tend to be droopy. Adding a high point kind of makes the eyes tilt a little bit. It's a fun little optical illusion. Don't tell anybody though, it's a secret. We're gonna go under the eye to get rid of a little bit of that darkness. And you don't wanna go all the way up to the lower lash line because you can make your eyes look squinty if you lighten it up too much. So we're just gonna do it very minimal, very subtle. And no one will even know. They'll think that you just slept really, really well the night before. And you and I both know it isn't true. You probably stayed up way too late binge watching something or doing laundry or doing dishes, but no one has to know about that. So I think that looks good. We're all set. You can even use your finger to tap it out if it's not really going where you want it to go. All right, and now we can move on to blush and bronzer. I'm going in with a matte bronzer from ColourPop. I prefer matte over a shimmer for this particular look because I feel like the foundation's already so shiny. I don't necessarily want to add to that. So I'm going to start by sweeping on some bronzer. You don't want to like go back and forth or really rub it in. You can just kind of sweep it and pick it up and sweep it and pick it up and then go the other way if you have to. Another thing that I see people do is you smile a lot when you're doing your makeup, and you really should try to keep your face kind of neutral. I mean, I'm from New Jersey, you guys are in Ohio, so maybe you smile more than we do. So maybe you should just smile when you're doing your makeup, but most people have their face relaxed for at least a good part of the day. So it's better to have your face relaxed so that this is what people actually see, as opposed to smiling, applying it a certain way, and then it looks different when people actually see you in the light. So I like to kind of put my mirror far away so I can see what my face actually looks like. So we did a little bit on the cheeks. I'm gonna go around the hairline a little bit and give my face a little bit of depth. And you know what I like to do, and this is kind of silly and it may not work for you, I like to put some across my nose because I feel like it makes me look like I just got back from the beach, and it makes my nose look smaller. I don't know, is that just me? I'm also gonna go in with a matte blush for the same reason. I just don't want my face to be too shiny. I'm gonna start with a smile and then relax my face so that I know exactly where I'm applying it. I put it kind of on the high points of my face and I like to sweep it back because that's just what works best for my face shape. It may be different for you. I've seen people who apply it like all over the cheeks, and it's not, like, it works on other people. There are some people who do it and it looks beautiful, but for me I think it looks a little silly. You'll notice that I'm being really careful about applying color. I don't love a super pigmented blush because I'd rather build it up. So I just go in really lightly and then add more color as I need to. love this color. I just feel like it's really natural looking on me. A little bit on the nose. Maybe makeup look is these recently. I don't know. It's a trend. Okay, so next up we're going to work on the eyes. For the eyes, we're only going to use one shade, and I'm going to use this cool toned brown in the Tarte Pro palette, but you can use really any brown eyeshadow palette. If you throw a rock in Sephora, you'll find at least 4. So really any brown shade that works for your skin. So I'm going to go into this palette and I'm going to first apply it to the outside corner of the eyes. You'll notice that I didn't put any concealer or anything on my eyes, and that's because I want to use the shadow that's already there, like the darkness that's already on my lids, and just add that to the eye look that I'm trying to create. Do it to the other side. It doesn't take a lot of color. We're just adding a little bit of shadow to elongate the eyes. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to use a pencil brush, which looks like this. It looks like a pencil. It's aptly named. And we're going to apply a little bit of shadow to the outer third to outer half of your lower lash line. And this is just to make your lashes look fuller than they actually are. So, not a fun effect. I love that. It goes from like I have no lashes to, oh look, maybe I do have something going on. I don't, but it's a nice trick. So now we're going to do it to the other side. And there you go. And I'm really not trying to do anything fancy with the eyes because we've only got 10 minutes, so that's that. The only other thing I'm going to do is apply a little bit of mascara. This is the Snapscara from Maybelline. It's really great. I love this brush. Isn't that awesome? And I like to apply it mostly just to the outer corner again to make it look like I have longer lashes than I actually do. And I don't apply any to the lower lash line because I'm trying to get a really like wide-eyed, open look. And of course I messed up. But it's okay. I'm going to show you how to get rid of this. You don't need any makeup remover or anything. You can literally just use a brush like this one, wait for the mascara to dry, and then just flake it off. So it dries pretty quickly, and believe it or not, it doesn't want to be on your skin. So it comes right off. You can even use your finger, and ta-da, all done. And that's it for the eyes. I'm pretty happy with that. So the only thing left is the lips. For the lips, I'm using this ColourPop lipstick. It's an ultra blotted lip, and normally I like to wear like a gloss to mask, but we have to wear face masks these days. And this is a really good way of not getting lipstick all over your face mask because it dries down to kind of a matte finish, but it's not as dry as a matte lipstick. So we'll put some of that on. It's a really pretty color, and the finish is really unique, I think. I don't know another product. I should probably stop talking when I'm doing this, but I don't know any other products that give you this kind of finish. There you go. So it's a really natural kind of finish, and that completes the makeup look. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you learned something, and I hope you feel really confident to wake up on Sunday and get your makeup done really quick for mass. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!